Okay, troubleshooting a P30 Lite front camera. Looks like the rear camera is functional. Here's the general exterior condition of the phone, and here is the electrical scanner response reading from our electrical scanners. 0.51 amps. Case is set off to the side. General screen condition is fair. There's a screen protector on it. A little bit of dust on the front camera, but what we're noticing is that the as soon as we put it on the front camera, it just doesn't work. Just causes the system to crash and gives a message. So we'll go ahead and open up the device using this blade and these picks and a little bit of juju juice. So let me go ahead and get the juju juice ready. There you are. Some of the tools of the trade. Start first by making a small penetration here. Drop a bit of juju juice. Activate your thermal air circulator. Keep it on a high heat setting. Gauge the heat level with your hands. Drop a little bit more juju juice. And see how it loosens up the adhesive. Now insert the picks in there. Okay. This is how you operate the pick. The rotation. There's a little amount of heat. Keep rotating the pick in there. To get it so that you can get a little bit of your finger in there and pry it open and wiggle it like so. There you go. Be careful here. That's where the fingerprint scanner's at. Get your adhesive up like so. We'll try to reuse the existing adhesive where we can. So it'd be a good time to ask for an assistant to relay in the adhesive as well. If there is a assistant available, otherwise we can do this at a later time when we're about to close it. We'll set this off to the side while we're troubleshooting. First objective is to troubleshoot the front camera. To get to the front camera, we'll be removing some of these upper screws. The screws that we'll need is a standard Phillips screwdriver, 4-point. Loosen up the screws first.
So we have replenishment.
What was it? See if there's any screws underneath of the fingerprint scanner. Don't see any there. I do see one here though. Alright. At this point we can start removing the screws using the magnetic forces of the screwdriver. If it's not strong enough, it's a single stroke from the Sometimes people want to get extra strong and go with 2 strokes.
Thank you. You enjoy the rest of your day, evening.
I don't know if Crystal's coming in today, but I'm trying to task her on. I don't know if Crystal comes today, but if she does, I'm gonna message her about her schedule for me.
Sometimes the screws don't really want to come out with the magnetic screwdriver. There's another one that I missed. Oops. Okay. At that point, sometimes you can pull it out with a tweezer if you really want to pull it out. But sometimes the panels will just come off even with the screws in there too. There you go. Set this here. This here. I'll for the use of this. Actually, we'll go with red. Now we'll do a red marker for the battery. We know that this is the battery because the cable is right next to the battery. It's important to disconnect the battery before servicing further. And see how the battery terminals are very thick. The FPC connectors for the battery. That's one of the hallmarks and highlights of hallmarks or differentiating criteria on which connector is a battery and which one is for data or other signals. Okay, slowly wiggle that out. Sometimes it's adhesive, and if it doesn't come out easily, don't force it out. Okay, the screw finally came out. Let's lay it here.
I'm just gonna be hanging out.
Yeah, thank you, Emily. What's that?
I said just to get to dinner and everything. I'm really excited for like seafood. So.
Yeah. Don't do your thing. I appreciate you stopping in for a midday over there. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And yeah, the stream will probably likely run for about another half hour, and then I'll update you.
Okay, yeah.
Just so you can enjoy some birthday videos in between.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. I'm excited to see the end result.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Honestly.
Yeah. Be sure to take some pictures so we can enjoy that too when you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Where you crowd with?
I think I'm going to Avery's. Have you gone?
Of course.
So I'm going to Avery's.
Used to go when there's monkey laws.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go hang out with
Oh my
Tisa.
gosh, that just reminded me of something. Sorry. What did you say?
I said go hang out with Tisa. No, you don't like the souls.
There you
I don't know
go.
what that is. I'm like my friend.
Tisa souls. She's always working like
There's the front camera. Here's the front camera connector. I'll clear off some dust. It did not appear like the front camera FPC connectors were loose, but we'll remove it, reinsert it, check to make sure that any other connectors weren't loose.
Igualmente. Feliz noche.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, chat with you later. Thank you, Emily. Reinsert this connector. And let's see, we'll reinsert the power connector next. There you are. And before putting these plates back on, we'll go ahead and pyro on test the P30, Huawei P30 Lite. We'll see if reinserting the I'll color it for you guys. It's a front camera connector here. Sometimes it is loose and it causes front camera to not function, but in this particular case, it may not be a loose connector. We'll wait for it to boot up. Let's see here. Camera, preparing the apps. Try again in a moment. Looks like the phone is still trying to boot up. Just had the rear camera pop up. So the rear camera is still functional. Front camera is still crashing. So looks like either a failed front camera or something with logic issue with the main board. But as of now, we've determined that it wasn't a loose connector. I have the client here updated, so yeah, it's not this loose connector, unfortunately, right here for the camera. Sometimes in reseating it makes it work again, but in this particular case it did not. I think next step we should try, if you still want to try it, is to try to order a front camera and try to test against a front camera. I don't believe that we have a front camera in stock right now to test against it. So I can go ahead and reassemble it for right now, but at least we have a closer idea as far as what the next troubleshooting steps are.
Hello, how are you?
Hi there.
Hi.
Hello, hello. She's I think from Nationwide.
Three devices. No, no three.
I've got
Just two.
these two. This is the
The
needs to be charged.
Looks like it's
On the back here.
not the correct screw hole.
Now there was an email sent to.
Sarah.
Yep. So that's where she should get a confirmation.
Okay.
Relatively short about the status of the protection plan.
Okay.
So here's this.
Okay, that's a screen protector, right?
Yep. So got the liquid glass warranty protection, and then as well tempered glass on top of it.
Oh.
And then
Nice.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And as well, same with the iPhone. And then we're still finishing up on the other iPad.
we'll be doing the same as well. We'll put a tempered glass and liquid glass protection on it.
When I can pick it up.
So are you dropping off other devices, correct?
No, not now.
Okay.
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah, that is if I can take care of the